this is where we actually kind of do some cantering, like actual strides of canter that you can definitely catch. I mean, in the last video, I could catch it. Hopefully it looked like cantering to you, but that's like the very beginning of it, and then this is a little bit further along. So it's still not full like laps or half laps, but it's getting closer, and you can see that like she's starting to offer it, and she understands what she's doing, and she knows the cue to it. So that's really what we're looking for. And she's standing really nicely here, so we've definitely improved on that. Definitely since the last couple of rides, we are making big improvements there as well. So starting to balance our behaviors out a little bit. Like even there, like she went for a little step and then stopped again. That's a huge improvement. Because I'm just kind of making a little plan of like what I'm gonna canter and like what he needs to ask for and stuff. So she's just being really great, just chilling here for me. I'll ask her to walk off, and we'll just go through our normal gaits I want her to walk, and steer and bend to a stop, and then do the same thing at the trot, and we'll work on the canter a little bit. She wants to kind of stand in the middle here and just take a little break. I want her to go forward. And I'm not going to do anything, like we're not going to be in here for very long. Like this video is 10 minutes long. Like we just rode around for a few minutes. Like I get the behaviors that I wanted to, and then we call it a day. Like my sessions keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter as I like get more into clicker training. Cause it's like I do a couple behaviors, I get what I wanted, and we do a little bit of improvement, and then I end. It's not like we need to lunge and do all these other things and work for 20 minutes before we even start on what I want to start on. So it's good for the horses, it's good for me. So you can see as we go on, like my sessions get shorter and shorter and shorter. So, but here she's showing her nice little slow Western pleasure walk, and for some reason I had set up my camera that's a little bit tilted, and that's why the left of the screen's kind of cut out, but you can still kind of see what's going on for the most part. Work on our trot here. Again, she wants to slow down a little bit, but then she's going right back into it, so that looks good. Go the other way. I'm just kind of running through all my paces, making sure everything's working. Because when I pick up on that rein, she really wants to stop immediately, so I want to just make sure she's steering and not necessarily stopping, but it's not the end of the world. There, I can get a little bit of a bend here because she's kind of thinking about getting into canter, going a little bit faster than I'd like, so I'm just bending her a little bit. That bend here kind of slows her down, as you can see there. Because I want her to wait for me too. I don't want her to just go off like there. She's kind of thinking about getting into the canter. She's on the wrong lead, like she's unbalanced. Like I want her to definitely wait for my cue and not just do it whenever she wants. That's an important part of this too. You don't want them to anticipate too much. Like anticipation is your friend if you're using it in training to like get your horse to think about what's coming next and like teach cues, but you don't want them to just do behaviors outside of the cues. So that's an important little like distinguishment there. So when she was just trotting nicely and like slowed down a little bit, wasn't trying to rush, then I clicked her and let her stand for a minute. Back to our walk again, make sure our walk is working and it's nice and relaxed. Get her back in the trot. Again, she's trotting off of the rail, so that's really nice. She doesn't have to just be on the rail. I think she got a little confused there. Probably said like good girl and she thought she was supposed to stop. Again, she thought she was supposed to stop, but again, I'm okay with this. Like, I don't necessarily want that, but again, I'm not going to punish it. We're just going to keep working and being a little bit more clear on what I want from her. It's like there, that looks better. So she can stop. Just kind of like working on the rain cues as well, so that she's responding to that and not necessarily just a click, because I'd like to stop her in case she like gets a little too fast or anything when I'm doing the cantering, that she's responding to the rain cues. So that's important. A little stop and stand and just relax for a bit. And we'll kind of cruise the other way. Let's go to trot again. Bring her off the rail just a little tiny bit. And I got my hand down just in case I need to bend her to a stop or slow her down a little bit. And there's our little canter there. Very nice. We got like 4 or 5 strides. That looks really great. I'm clicking her to end the behavior. So she did a few strides. I'm clicking and then rewarding her. So that looked perfect. That's beautiful. From there, I can add in strides of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strides, half a lap, whole lap, multiple laps, whatever I want to do. And then over time, obviously, when she builds up muscle and core strength and things, she's not going to like have to push as much getting into the canter, because you can see she really has to lift her head to get into it. And those will come with time and strength. So, but I'm really happy with how that looks right now, and we can just build on that. But yeah, I think she's going to go the other way here and then do the same thing. But I want her to go back into walk, so I don't want to just do canter, 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 lots of fast stuff. I want to do somewhat, because she is a slower horse, but I don't want to get too crazy with it, so she's anticipating too much. I want to make sure all the gates work. So again, back to walk, back to trot, and then we'll try our canter again. I usually just do it like once or twice both ways. I don't want to get crazy with it, and just build on it a little bit, and then I'll work on other behaviors as well. So the walk looked nice. See if I can speed her up a bit. Get her back into a nice trot. That looks good. She's thinking about getting into the canter there. You can see her kind of raise her head and think about getting into there. So you have to watch her body language as well. Like, she's not being tight. She's thinking about going into canter. And there's a really nice little canter. And I'm gonna click and feed that. And I'm gonna flop around about a bit, like just ignore my equitation a little. I'm also like holding onto my grab strap, and I have one hand down the rein. So it's not gonna be perfect, it's not gonna be beautiful. That's fine. That'll come with time. She's not a perfectly trained horse. I'd rather have like my hold on my grab strap just in case, but her canter looked beautiful. Like, nice few strides, came right back, listening to me, rewarded her. She's standing nice and calmly afterward. Like, that's all I could ask for at this point. Like, she's being fantastic. So I really like that whole process. She's looking really, really good, and I did this with Rhett as well, and you can see his videos because he's the complete opposite of this horse. So but really, I think as far as this goes, this is the last like very mixed video where I did positive and negative reinforcement. I really moved away from negative reinforcement recently, or well, since then. And so you can see how I've changed and how we've done different things with positive reinforcement. So that's what you're going to see next, is a lot more videos with me trying to fix different things and different behaviors and using more positive reinforcement. So that's really, it's going to change a lot after this video. So, but yeah, kind of heads up on that, because these are going to be obviously a lot more of critiquing and just showing the journey of me training Dakota, because there is some good stuff in there, but I have improved quite a bit and just added in more quick training stuff. So just trying to explain kind of what the next steps are. Really nice walk, really nice trot. I guess we'll do like one more canter here, I think is what I was wanting. But she looked really good. I really could have ended after that last one. Oh, that's so pretty. Cute little canter. That was really nice. Yeah. We did like four strides, but again, don't be stuck on that four strides. Like after this one, I should do like five or six and keep going. So I wouldn't do like more than three times doing this in one session. I want to build up from there and keep increasing the difficulty. But that was awesome. So that's kind of where we were at that point in time and how I kind of started her.